There's something important most seniors are never clearly told, not because doctors are hiding it, but because they often don't have the time to explain everything in detail. During a typical visit, the focus is usually on immediate concerns: blood pressure, reports, medications. You might hear advice like stay active or eat healthy, but the how is often missing. The small, practical steps that actually make a difference in daily life are rarely explained fully. And over time, this creates confusion. You follow what you've been told, yet your strength feels like it's declining. Your energy isn't the same. Simple movements feel harder. It can start to feel like you're doing everything right, but still not getting the results you expected. This is where many seniors feel overlooked. Not ignored, just not guided enough. And that leads to a quiet question. What am I missing? Because the truth is, it's often not about doing more. It's about understanding a few key things that are rarely explained clearly. And once you discover those small missing pieces, everything starts to change. Many seniors find themselves doing what they've been told for years: walking regularly, trying to eat better, taking medications on time, yet something still doesn't feel right. The problem isn't effort. It's the lack of a clear system. Advice like stay active or eat healthy sounds helpful, but it's often too general. What kind of activity? How much? Which foods actually support strength, balance, and energy after 60 or 70? These details are rarely explained in a simple, practical way. So you try your best, but results feel slow or sometimes not noticeable at all. That's where frustration begins. You might even start thinking, main or kia karan? Main to already koshish kar rahahun. And over time, this uncertainty can lead to less motivation. Not because you don't care, but because you don't have a clear direction. This is the gap most people don't talk about. It's not about working harder. It's about knowing exactly what works for your body at this stage of life. And once that clarity comes, everything becomes much easier to follow and stick with. The biggest problem with most health advice is that it's too general. Tips like walk daily, eat healthy, or stay active are not wrong, but they are not complete either. They don't take into account how the body actually changes after 60 or 70. As we age, muscle strength decreases, balance becomes less stable, and the body processes nutrients differently. What worked in your 40s or 50s may no longer give the same results now. This is where targeted solutions become important. For example, walking is good, but it doesn't fully support muscle strength or balance on its own. Eating healthy is helpful, but without the right nutrients in the right amounts, the body may still feel weak or low in energy. The missing piece is specificity. What kind of movement? What kind of nutrition? How often? In what combination? Without these details, even good advice can feel ineffective. And this is what creates confusion. Because once you realize your body now needs a more focused approach, a new question naturally comes up. What exactly should you be doing differently now? So what is the secret that most people are never clearly told? It's not a single exercise. It's not one special food. And it's definitely not a complicated routine. The real secret is a combination of small, simple habits working together as a system. Individually, each habit may seem too basic to matter. A short walk, a simple strength movement, a small change in daily meals. On their own, they don't feel powerful. But when these small actions are done consistently and in the right combination, something begins to change. Your body starts responding differently. Strength improves. Balance becomes steadier. Energy feels more stable. And most importantly, these changes don't fade quickly. They build over time. This is what most people miss. They look for one big solution, while the real answer is a simple system that works quietly in the background. And once you understand how this system fits together, you begin to see why some seniors stay strong, active, and independent, while others slowly feel limited. Now the real question is, what are these small habits, and how do you actually use them in daily life? When it comes to staying strong after 60 or 70, not all movement is equal. Many seniors rely only on walking, which is good for circulation and general activity, but it's not enough on its own. Walking mainly uses a repetitive forward motion and doesn't fully challenge the muscles responsible for strength and balance. What your body really needs is targeted movement. This means including simple exercises that build strength in the legs and improve balance at the same time. Movements like standing up from a chair, gentle leg raises, or holding your balance for a few seconds can activate muscles that walking alone often misses. These are the muscles that help you stay steady, prevent falls, and move with confidence. The goal is not intensity, it's activation. Even small, controlled movements send a signal to your body to maintain and rebuild strength. Over time, this helps improve stability, posture, and overall mobility. Once you understand this difference, it changes everything. Because it's no longer about just moving more, it's about moving in a way that truly supports your body's needs. As the body ages, nutrition becomes more important, not more complicated. Many seniors eat less over time, but the body actually needs better quality nutrients, especially protein. Protein plays a key role in maintaining muscle strength, repairing tissues, and supporting overall energy. Without enough of it, the body can feel weaker, even if you are staying active. But it's not just about protein alone. The body also needs essential vitamins and minerals that support bones, joints, and circulation. Simple, everyday foods like eggs, lentils, beans, yogurt, nuts, and fresh vegetables can provide these nutrients without requiring a strict or expensive diet. The key is balance and consistency. Instead of large, heavy meals, smaller and well-balanced portions throughout the day can help the body absorb nutrients more effectively. Pairing protein with fiber-rich foods also supports digestion and steady energy levels. This approach is practical because it doesn't require major lifestyle changes. It's about making smarter choices with foods you already know and giving your body what it needs to stay strong, active, and supported as you age. One of the most important truths about health in later life is this: consistency matters far more than intensity. Many people think they need to do intense workouts or follow strict diets to see results. But for seniors, that approach often becomes difficult to maintain. It can feel exhausting, overwhelming, and even discouraging if results don't come quickly. The real progress comes from small actions done every day. A few minutes of gentle movement, a simple, balanced meal, a short walk. These may not feel powerful in the moment, but when repeated daily, they create lasting change in the body. This is how habits shape health over time. Extreme effort might bring short-term results, but it is consistency that builds long-term strength, balance, and stability. Your body responds best when it is supported regularly, not pushed occasionally. The goal is not perfection, it is repetition. Even on low-energy days, doing a small version of your routine keeps the momentum alive. Over time, this steady approach becomes part of your lifestyle without pressure. And that's where real transformation happens, not in big efforts, but in small habits that never stop. When the right combination of movement, nutrition, and consistency is followed, the body begins to show clear physical improvements over time. One of the most noticeable changes is increased strength, especially in the legs and core muscles. Everyday activities like standing up, walking, and climbing stairs start to feel easier and more controlled. Along with strength, many seniors experience a steady rise in energy levels. Instead of feeling tired quickly during the day, the body maintains more stable energy because it is receiving better support from both activity and nutrition. Mobility also improves significantly. Joints feel less stiff, movement becomes smoother, and overall balance becomes more reliable. This reduces strain during daily tasks and increases confidence in movement. From a health perspective, these improvements are important because they directly support independence and long-term well-being. Medical professionals often emphasize that maintaining strength and mobility in later years is one of the key factors for healthy aging. As physical strength improves, everyday life begins to feel noticeably easier. Simple activities like walking short distances or standing for longer periods no longer require as much effort. Tasks that once felt tiring start to feel more natural and manageable again. Take the example of Mr. Ali, 74, who used to struggle with climbing a few stairs or standing in one place for too long. After adopting small, consistent habits, he gradually noticed that his movements became smoother and less tiring. He could walk longer without needing frequent rest and felt more comfortable during daily routines. These small changes bring back a sense of normal living and independence. Beyond physical improvement, the The most powerful change happens in how a person feels. As strength and mobility return, so does confidence. Seniors begin to trust their bodies again, moving without constant fear or hesitation. Simple daily tasks feel less stressful, and there is a renewed sense of control over life. This naturally leads to greater independence. The ability to walk, stand, and manage daily routines without relying heavily on others restores dignity and emotional well-being. It's not just about physical health. It's about feeling capable again and reconnecting with a more active, confident version of yourself. The most important step is simply to start. Today, not tomorrow. You don't need a perfect plan or major changes to begin improving your health. Even small actions, done consistently, can create meaningful results over time. Start with something simple, a short walk, a light exercise, or a balanced meal. Keep it easy and pressure-free so it becomes part of your natural routine. The goal is progress, not perfection. Every small step you take today is an investment in your strength, mobility, and independence for the future. Real change doesn't happen overnight. It builds gradually over time. In the first few days, improvements may feel small or even unnoticeable. But as you stay consistent, your body begins to adapt. After a few weeks, movements feel easier. Energy becomes more stable, and strength slowly starts to return. Over months, these changes become more visible, better balance, improved mobility, and greater confidence in daily activities. This is why commitment is so important. When you stay consistent, even simple habits can lead to long-lasting improvements in health, independence, and overall quality of life. The secret is simple. There's no magic formula. Real change comes from small actions done consistently every day. Stay patient, stay steady, and trust the process. Over time, these simple habits build strength, confidence, and better health for a more independent and active life.